And I want to welcome all live stream viewers tuning in today for off-road action here. Superstar Saturday Off-Road at Newred Hobbies. Let's get my novice drivers to check in one more time. We're waiting on one more new guy out here. First time on our track anyways. So they got a couple guys out there helping them get the thing together for the first run. Mr. Bedford, check in please. Followed by Jerry. And I know they're putting Wayne's stuff together right there at the last moment. In the meantime, let's get everybody else to the stoplight on the back straightaway. So if you're watching online, let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're looking for anybody specific out here today. All the cameras are working. It's going to be a beautiful day racing here at Newred Hobbies. Light turnout on the off-road. All that rain today, I figured everybody would be here for the off-road. I don't know anywhere else you're going to be racing in Florida at this point with that much rain as we got. All right, Mr. Wayne is in. All right, Wayne's unfortunately got to do this cold turkey. So let me explain how this works for Mr. Wayne and everybody else. So the start-finish line is right here in the south end of the track. That's where the line is. One day we're going to get painted. That was a special request from Mr. Jerry. Yeah, it's on the list of things to do. The starting grid is on the back straightaway. In most forms of RC racing, the qualifying rounds, you do what we call a group qualifying. Everybody's running at the same time, but they're on their own clock when you cross that start-finish line. So you'll have a 4-minute clock of your own. You'll go around there. At the end of 4 minutes, the tone will go off and it'll say the race is over. You need to keep driving because you're on your own clock. I'll let you know when your clock is over, when your actual race is over. So keep driving until I call your name out and say you're done. Most important thing here, easy day today, so we only have a few marshals out there, so they're going to do what they can. Dexter's going to open the door up here, get a little more airflow, hopefully keep things a little cool. Dexter, if you want to plug in the fan right there, it comes, no, over here by the fan. It comes straight down next to the pole, and then it goes into the three-way there. Excellent. We'll get the other fans going after that. All right, once again, drivers, looks like my marshals out there where they can be, so drive smart. There's only 3 marshals out there. Stay in the middle of the lane. Jump things you can jump. Don't jump things you can't jump. Just roll over it. Keep it on the wheels. Name of the game. All right, Joe's going to lead us off. Remember, drivers, you're on your own clock. I will call you out individually to start and finish. So it'll be Joe, Caden, Jerry, and Wayne. Joe on the tone in less than 5. Caden. Jerry. And Wayne. So Wayne's out here basically cold turkey. So going in the deep end. Oh, Mr. Larson. Hopefully Mr. Larson's okay. Let's make sure he's okay. First lap. Got the marshal. I don't know if there's an achievement award unlocked for that, but I think there is. Well, that's why the marshal's normally sitting all over by the cone. That's all right. You got to start somewhere. So I highly suggest you guys come out on a Wednesday or a Friday or a Sunday and practice all day.
Three minutes left.
All right, getting a late start here. We do have to change the track over at 3 o'clock for the oval guys. We are expecting a fairly good turnout for them, since pretty much everywhere in the southeast has probably been rained out. So you can pick up our leader, Jerry, in the yellow buggy. 13 lap pace in 4 minutes, 14 seconds. Fast lap of a 19.2. Jerry now 9/10 behind him in second there. Jerry's got the green, the green wheels, blue car, green wheels. Ran a new fast lap on 19.1, and Joe answers back with a 19.0. So Joe and Jerry on a 13-lap pace here. Caden on a 10-lap pace right now. They were thrashing it. Caden's car back together. He decided to try to pull the front steering arm or the wheel straight out of the spindle.
Left.
It's a known problem with the Losi. We were talking about solutions for that. Usually involves a lot of CA glue or switching out to some different parts. And Mr. Wayne dropping a new fast lap, 26.5, just picked up about 10 seconds from his previous fast lap, so he's starting to get it down. And Joe and Jerry down in the mid-18s now. Jerry with an 18.4, Joe with an 18.6, but Joe is still leading the way. Just to remind you guys, here at Newred Hobbies, the wall is undefeated. You don't want to hit it. And we do have the soft pipe system.
1 minute left.
Mr. Wayne down to a 26.5 now. Another 26.5, improved on his previous one. We can't find him out there. Oh, that's purple or blue. Caution on the tabletop. Caution on the tabletop. Thank you, Joe, for checking up there a little bit. So in RC racing, there are no yellow flags at this level. We don't stop the clock. It's like Joe's going to just... All right. We'll see if Joe's got a super fast lap this time or not. Keep going, Jerry. Keep going. Joe is done. 13 laps, 408. Let's see if Jerry can vulture this away from him. Wayne is done, Jerry's done, and it looks like Caden's having some trouble there. Joe going to hold on to it by about 8 seconds. 13 and 408. Jerry 13, 416. Wayne with 8, and Caden out after 6, unfortunately. Hopefully, we can get that fixed for the second round.
3 minutes left.
Hopefully, we didn't have the same problem we just fixed. Uh-oh. Is that the same one or different side? Same problem. I'm going to tack on a minute or two extra here. For Kermit Butts, Dexter Smith, Tim Larson. This is our... Today it's open two-wheel class, but they're going to probably run a four-wheel drive out there, and who knows what else. So these boys are going to throw their car down on the table, head back out the track to pick a large cone to marshal at. Those are the primary spots, and then if we got any extras, we'll fill in the small stuff. Like Jerry's going to take the back side of the tabletop. Now, Kermit's probably top dog out here in that white buggy today. We'll see. Dexter's definitely stepped it up. Mr. Tim out there. Groundswell RC on YouTube. If you watch any YouTube RC stuff, I'm pretty sure you've come across one of his videos. Wayne, actually, if I can get you to go down to the far north end, the serpent sign down there, there's a cone on the a pole down that way. That's probably the other trouble spot some of these guys have. I know Kermit tried to shortcut that corner and landed on a spike, holding the pipe down, and that's all the front arm wrote. We gotta check. What are you doing here today, Mr. Bobby Iafrady? You can't be. Are you drag racing today or tomorrow? I mean, it's starting to clear off, but I figured it's underwater down there like my place is. All right, I need a check-in from Mr. Dexter. There he is.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
I don't know if he's running the two-wheel or four-wheel on this one. And Mr. Larson one more time across the line. Oh, Mr. Bobby's out here for some oval action. Good. Good to see you back. Oh. What, like, there's...
Two minutes left.
All right. Looks like everybody's checked in. Let's get into the starting grid, gentlemen. So this is two-wheel drive open. Today these guys are probably going to run a four-wheel drive out there from time to time. They all got various cars. This class, it's normally a two-wheel drive buggy with
90 seconds left.
just about as much power as you can stick in it. Which in our track, you can do some wheelies and backflips and who knows what else. So, all right, your order for this one is going to be Kermit Butts, Dexter Smith, Tim Larson. We'll see what these guys can
75
do.
seconds
Kermit
left.
on the tone in less than 5. Dexter. He's like, I'm getting all up in this. And Tim. And Dexter eliminating himself from the victory already. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. See what these boys can do. Mr. Kermit Butts starting them off with a 15-9 already. See how the track reacts to all that moisture in the air. It's essentially a big sponge. Giant ball of clay out there. Dexter with a 16.7. Tim with a 22.9. Fast lap of 17.6 for him. So it's Kermit on a 19-lap pace, 5:03. Dexter on a 16-lap pace. Tim on a 15, and
4 minutes left.
Yeah, we got the young guy running across the track. Remember that. Caden, you can just wait for them to go by, buddy. You don't have to. Definitely don't want to run out in front of them like a deer. With that back camera. Get some of this action for those watching online. So if you're watching online, you're looking at the screen there, you got their name, how many laps they're on, their pace, last lap, and their fast lap. And then if we had bigger races, that last column's for the equivalent qualifying position, essentially. So where they'd qualify overall. I don't know if any of these guys got enough power to clear the tabletop today. It's not necessarily faster to do so. Kermit Butts out there in the white car just dropped a 15.6. He's starting to pick it up here. I think he might be liking the change he made on the front end there. He broke a front arm and decided to change out the arm mount from steel to plastic to change the weight balance on the car. We might see some 14 yet today. Another 15.6 right there on a 19.504. Dexter is 16.2 in third right now. Larson up to second by 9/10 and change. Kermit Butts, new
left.
fast lap, 15.4. Caution at the tabletop. $120 to go, drivers. $120 to go. 5-minute qualifier for most other classes other than novice. Feature races today will be 6 minutes for this class. So if you're into electric cars or
1 minute
Teslas
left.
or whatever, this is essentially the same technology. Butts, Larson at the line. Dexter back 4.3. Dexter's got to tighten up here. Oh, he's throwing hip checks at Tim, trying to get past him. And Tim gave him room, and Dexter takes the space in front of him, not necessarily on the clock here. We'll see how close it is. 3.7 at the line. So he's got to find a 3-second gap in front of Tim to pass him on the clock here with 10 seconds to go. And Larson had a kerfluffle at the north end. Back 4.7 now into third. Looks like he's not going to hold on that second spot at the moment. We'll see what happens here. Keep driving, keep going. Dexter, you are actually done. And Kermit has pulled off. Larson is done. Uh-oh. Kermit broke the same arm again. That's impressive. Kermit's going to take it, though. 18 laps and something here. Let's see what it says. 18 and 447. Dexter, 17.501. And Tim, 17.506. That is it for the first round of qualifying. We'll have round two. Probably about 15, 20 minutes. Don't forget, concessions is open. Head down there and see Tom in the concession shack. Got all sorts of goodies today. I know we had a burger out there, cheeseburger, chicken wings. It didn't break this time. He just forgot the set screw. Wow. Close. It was close, man. All right, boys and girls, if you're out there in the pits, you're racing today. Track is open for some practice between rounds. Once again, we'll take probably a 15, 20-minute break here. We'll check with the guys and let you know the final time. But looking at my clock here, we'll probably get started about, well, we'll do 125.
17.1. 17.0. 16.7. 17.2. 16.6. 17.3. 18.5. 16.9. Sixteen point seven. 32.8. $16.5. $15.9. $16.2. $17.0. $17.7. $16.2. $16.8.
Three minutes left.
All right, boys and girls, round 2 starts now. Looking for Joe, Jerry, Wayne, and Caden to check in. Marshals will be
2
our open
minutes
wheel
30
guys.
seconds left. Two minutes left.
Mr. Tim signs up for rolling these skedaddles out of it. I'm hurt. Didn't
90
even
seconds
invite us
left.
to the beer party instead. I understand, man.
$75 seconds left.
All right, all my drivers are checked in. Just waiting on Mr. Dexter to get out here.
1 minute left.
He's over there jiggling his car. Again, we'll have an extra minute or two between these races. In the meantime, let's get my drivers to the grid. The order for this one is going to be Joe, Jerry, Wayne, and
45
Caden.
seconds left.
Same thing as last round. All right, guys, let's watch that backwards on the track here.
30 seconds left.
The karma gods got him. All right, once again, Joe, Jerry, Wayne, and Caden. Joe on the tone.
15 seconds left.
Jerry. Wayne. And Caden. And it looks like these guys are throwing some elbows already out there. Joe with an 18.8, Jerry with a 28.8. And Joe trying to lap the field already. Sneak his way through. Oh, Caden's not going to let him have it. Wow. Remember, guys, just qualifying. Wait for the main to be racing that hard. The goal in
3 minutes
qualifying
left.
is to get up behind your opponent and scare them into a wreck or a mistake. Then you pass them. Then you stare them in the eye and establish dominance. Hard to do when you're on the driver's stand, but you know what I mean. All right, Jerry down to a 19.0. Joe with an 18.8. Caden with a 24.4 that time by. Wayne with a 35.3, and his fast lap's a 29.4. Boys trying to work these marshals out there. You could be at the top of the chart just by not flipping over the furthest away from the marshal. Remember, guys, 4-minute race. We're only 150 into this. We're not just quite halfway here. Plenty of time.
2 minutes left.
And it looks like Wayne has learned his first lesson in RC cars. Tires, tires, tires. Put some slicks on the back end. The thing wants to push like a dump truck now.
One minute left.
And Joe had a new fast lap of a 17.6 last time by. Backs it up with a 26.9. 12 lap pace for 17. Not enough for a new TQ run here. Jerry back 2.8 at the line. Caden about a lap down in third, but he's going to improve his qualifying time to still third overall, though. And Wayne,
The race is over.
out there on an 8 and 4.12. Doesn't look like he's going to improve his qualifying time. We'll see what happens here when it's over, all said and done. Remember, drivers, keep racing, keep racing. Oh, Jerry getting the raw end of that one. Jerry's done. Joe is done. Caden. Looking for Caden. Here he comes. And shut it down. Jerry. Wow, Jerry didn't get the raw end of that one. Caden got the raw end of that one. Jerry, 12 and 4, 15. Not enough to improve things, but he did take the heat. Joe, 12, 4, 16. Caden with 10 and 4, 16. Improving his time. Going to line up third overall. And Wayne, 8 and 4, 13. Not improving his time, but learning as we go either way.
3 minutes left.
Tires, tires, tires. So as always, I strongly encourage people to come out and practice on practice day. Race day is essentially your test, your examination. All the pros
2 minutes,
test,
30 seconds
practice,
left.
whatever you want to call it, often. Their test and tune is a practice.
Two minutes left. Two minutes 30 seconds left.
And we got a check-in from Mr. Steve Downey.
2 minutes left.
Yes, Mr. Downey, I thought we would have had a bigger crowd today, too. As much as it rained at my place last night, I don't think anybody out is racing outside anywhere.
"90 seconds left. "75 seconds left. "1 minute left.
All
45
right,
seconds
where's my other
left.
two marshals at? Here comes Mr. Jerry. Mr. Wayne, looking for you, sir. Caution on the back straight.
30 seconds left.
All right, everybody's checked in. Last chance for any adjustments there.
15 seconds
And
left.
Dexter wanted to adjust the body position on that car.
10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Your order for this one would be Kermit, Dexter, and Tim. All right, Kermit on the tone in less than 5. Dexter and Tim call the ball. And Kermit starting out with 16-0, Dexter 16-9, Tim 17-6. Kermit down to a 15-7 now. See what these boys can answer with. Dexter 16-3, Tim 16-4.
Four minutes left.
Mr. Downey cheering for Mr. Tim right now. He says, pick it up. Kermit showing the way, 19-5 flat. Dexter, 19-5-12. Both of those times are ahead of the current TQ of 18 and 447. Dexter, new fast lap, 16-1. See what he backs it up here with. 16-4. Kermit showing the way on a 15-6. Knocking on a 20-lap pace here. Larson back 2.2 in third at the line on an 18.503. Going to improve his current qualifying time as well.
Three minutes left.
New fast lap from Kermit Butts, 15.626. Still 19.5 flat, now up to a 20-lap pace with a 15.455 from Kermit Butts. Dexter 17.1, Tim with a 21 last time by. Let's see what he's got here. Round cowbell corner, down the back straightaway. Put in a 16.9.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. You heard it there. Kermit falling back to a 19-lap pace. Dexter behind him at 7.7. A new fast lap of a 16.0. Backs up with a 16.1. Like Dexter's tires are starting to get good. Maybe Dexter's getting good.
One minute left.
Butts with a 15.6 on a 20-lap pace and 5.15. Dexter trying to run him down right now. Larson on 18.509, back 11.2 in third. Dexter back 9.4 in second on a 19-lap pace, 5.11. And I think that was Dexter having a kerfluffle in the keyhole. 5 seconds to go. Fast laps. Tim Larson 16.4. Dexter 16.0.
The
Kermit.
race is over.
15.4. Kermit, you are done. Missed it by 3/10. Dexter, you are done. You missed it by 4/10. Looking for Mr. Larson to finish this one out. And up the hill, around Cowbell Corner, down the back straightaway, and across the line he goes, finishing out 8.5 seconds back in third. So Kermit going to take that one 19.5 flat. Going to set a new TQ there. Dexter 18.5 flat. Tim 18.508. Everybody improving their times. So should be an interesting main. All right, boys and girls, that's the end of qualifying. We're going to get started with the mains at 2:05, 2:10. We'll race, we'll do photos, and you guys have a little time for extra practice until 3 o'clock. All right, boys and girls, track's open for practice. Once again, mains will be at 2:05.
$23.8. 30.9. 17.2. 16.3. 15.9. 16.4. 15.6. 18.4.
31.2.
16.8. 15.7. 15.8. 16.1. 16.6. Fifteen point four. $15.6.
4.3.
$37.5.
16.7. 16.5. 16.6.
15.0.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. Looking for my open two-wheel guys out there to marshal, and my novice drivers, come on out. It's go time.
Three minutes left. Two minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left. Ninety seconds left. $75 seconds left.
All right, looking for my marshals to start heading on out here. These gentlemen want to get some good hot laps in.
1 minute left.
And looks like Mr. Wayne's out here now. Oh, and they threw the good front tires on there. This is going to be a dramatic difference for him. Wayne might find out he's got a lot of steering, and maybe too much. We'll see.
45 seconds left.
All right, let's make sure we're going in the right direction here, guys. Do not park on the grid. Do not park on the grid. Caution on the back straightaway. Just a reminder, guys and girls,
30
your car's not
seconds
moving.
left.
You need to be off way out of the racing line. Anywhere cars should be going fast. So usually you can park right in front of the driver's stand or over by the ARMA sign or right in front of the seating area here
15 seconds left.
or at the far end of the top of the hill. But never
10
stop on
seconds
that
left.
straightaway until I tell you the straightaway is closed or the track is closed.
Less than 5 seconds.
All right, I've got 1, 2, 3 marshals. Let's spread them on out. Track is now closed, drivers. Let's bring them to the grid. Your top qualifier for novice A main today, Joe Bedford, 13 and 408. Jerry Savoy going to line up second with 13 laps as well. In third is going to be Caden Todd. And fourth, first time out here so far, looks like he's finished every race in one piece, which is my goal, Mr. Wayne Larson. Let's get it, gentlemen, bring him to the grid. All right, Mr. Joe on the number 1 spot there in the yellow buggy. Jerry's already in number 2. He's all serious about this one. He's like, I'm here to win. All right, and Wayne, you can move up a little bit to that white spot there. It's in the middle of the door, and maybe back it up a little bit. Just turn around and try it again. Might be a little glare. You might not see the spot perfectly, but that's good. As long as you're behind the line, I don't care where at behind the line. You just got to be behind the line. All right, gentlemen. 4-minute race for everybody. All the marbles on the line here. When that tone goes off, it's on. I just want to remind you, you're not going to win it on the first lap. You're definitely going to lose it on the first lap. So keep it clean. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. And we're off. Caden throwing an elbow in there on Jerry already. Over the kicker they go, styling and profiling. And looks like Joe's going to lead him up on 2 wheels through the sweeper. And Wayne already down to a 23.6 with some new front tires. And he tried to hit Dexter. You okay, Dex? I didn't see if he hit you or not. Woo! Got a 3-way battle for the lead here. And Jerry sending Joe. And Wayne with a 25-1. That's still faster than all his
3
other
minutes
laps.
left.
Fast laps. He's doing the freestyle competition. Remember, guys, freestyles later after racing. 110 down, 2:45 to go. See if we can't find our leader out there. Jerry at the line. Looks like he's going over the Serpent Single up there in the north end of the track, up the hill, around Cowbell Corner, down the back straightaway, and across the line here. Taking over the lead. Joe in the yellow car. Here he is in second. 4.9 at the line. Somebody's behind the tabletop, I think. And I think that was Wayne. Jerry across the line again. 18.4, new fast lap. He's running the green wheels out there, the blue and silver body, if I'm seeing that right. Caden now up to second with a 19.3. Joe to third by 1.5. That's a father-son deal, or son and father right now as they run
2
on the track.
minutes left.
And Jerry upside down at the line. Halfway, drivers. Here comes Caden again. Joe behind him, and Wayne going over the single up there in the north end of the track. Trial by fire day for Wayne. He's doing great. 22.8, new fast lap for him. You run in the middle of the lane and run about half throttle everywhere. You can get around this track in about 18, 19 seconds. Give a little squirt over some of the jumps. That's all you got to do. The only time you're at full throttle is maybe about 10 feet down the back straightaway.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Jerry showing the way still out there in the green wheels. Blue and silver car. Joe in the yellow car in second. Back 1.8 at the line. Now here comes Jerry across the line. Here comes Joe now. See, the difference is 3.4. That's changing lap to lap here as these guys make mistakes. 40 seconds to go. And Caden across the line now in third, back 8.8. Wayne coming down and crossing a loop. He's trying to test the wall here. It's still undefeated. "20 seconds to go. See who gets one more lap out of this one. Jerry, Joe, and Caden all in the same lap at the moment. Jerry and Joe on a 13-lap pace, though. And Joe up on 2 wheels. Gonna hit the instant replay on that one.
The race is over.
And when they cross line, you are done. Caden with it. Jerry's done, taking the win. Looking for Joe and Wayne to finish this one out. Here's Joe. And here comes Wayne. First time on our RC track. And, well, I was going to say he finished in one piece. And looks like he does. Great job. Everybody's done. Shut it down. Jerry, 13 laps, 408. Joe, 13 laps and 415. Caden with 12 and 407. And Wayne, 10 and 424. Joe got the fast lap for the group, 18 and 4 flat. Jerry had an 18.463. Caden with a 19.301. And Wayne, 22.8. Big step up from earlier today.
3 minutes left.
All right, boys and girls, cars to the table. Head back out the track to Marshall. And our next set of racers, your time to shine is now. Definitely entertaining, guys.
2 minutes 30 seconds left.
Once again, if you're watching online on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, or our Facebook group, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those good things, depending on what platform you're on. Let your friends and family know how they can watch you.
2 minutes left.
All right, your open two-wheel main top qualifier, 19 laps, 5 flat. Kermit Butts lining up second will be Dexter Smith, and rounding out the field, Mr. Tim Larson, Groundswell crew from YouTube. Like we have some marshals out there, tracks open for some hot laps. And looks like Tim's transponder's checking in this time. Had a little issue in practice. Hopefully it was just plugging it in backwards or something. Mr. Mullins tuning in on YouTube. Thank you, sir. Pulling for Mr. Tim on this race. And Mr. Dexter's checking in. You guys got a minute on the clock here. So for some of our novice guys, new guys, and those watching online, you're new, get a 3-minute break between races. Normally, first minute, we want to keep it slow till our marshals get out there, and then try to give you about 2 minutes of warm-ups. And at our facility, tire temp is king, so you're trying to get heat generated into the tire. Just like a real car.
30 seconds left.
Run mostly natural rubber. Call them clay compounds. You want to heat in there. That's when they get grippy.
15 seconds left.
All right, gentlemen.
10 seconds left.
Looks like we're going to slow it down here and get them to the grid. Once again, Kermit on the pole. Line up second, Dexter Smith, and round out the field, Tim Larson. Unless you guys want to go inverted. Looks like Kermit might be waiting back there anyways. He thinks he's got enough. Yeah, Kermit's going to handicap himself here. He thinks he's got enough in the bag on this one. He might. All right, either way, you guys are all going on the tone, and less than 5 for this 6-minute A main. And we're off. And Dexter trying to give away the lead already. Kermit had about maybe a lap on these guys. That's if he doesn't cob it up. Caution down the back straightaway. Dexter probably getting a little dipping a tire in some water out there. You do have a couple drips. They've stopped dripping, but the clay is still wet. Or he just beat the wall and sent the car for a flip. All right, it's Tim showing the way. 17.5 that time by on a 22-lap pace, 6.06. Let's see how much he's been sandbagging this today. Dexter, the 17 flat, back 2.9. In second, Kermit with 15.7 fast lap. Last time by, though, was 16 flat. He's 5.3 behind our second place car.
5 minutes
and here
left.
He comes across the line. He is 3.7 back in third, but 7 seconds behind our leader. with 1 down, 5 to go. Tim with a 16.8, Dexter 16.5. Another new fast lap for Dexter, and Kermit with a 15.8. Fast lap is a 15.3. Tim Larson, new fast lap, 16.6 last time by. Here he comes down the back straightaway, crossing the line, 17.3, still on a 22 laps, 6 flat. And looks like Kermit now up to a 23 lap pace, but he's in second overall at the moment, 3.9 seconds behind your leader, Groundswell.
4 minutes left.
RC Crew, crossing the line he goes with a 17.1. Here comes Kermit. 2.6 at the line. Now Dexter, new fast lap of a 16.2, back 1.7 in third. Tim going for a tumble at the top of the hill there, turned in too early. And Kermit now to the lead. I think these boys just got to hope for an accident or a failure out of Kermit. Nobody's perfect. We'll see what happens here. 240 down, 320 to go. We got a battle between Tim and Dexter for that second spot. Over to kicker he goes. Dexter tries to stick it on the inside. Not going to happen there. And it looks like he shake and bake through the switchbacks and took over the spot.
3 minutes left.
Once again, we're just halfway, drivers. Plenty of time for a kerfluffle or two to rearrange the order of this one. Once again, at the end of this one, we'll take some photos. These guys will have about 30 minutes of extra practice time. 3 o'clock, we'll switch the track over for the oval guys. Caden is snoozing there. The leader getting caught up in the donut of death. That's tightened the field right back up. Cross line to go. Kermit with a 21 second lap there. Dexter 16.5. Tim 16.5.
Two minutes left.
Kermit dropping a 15 forwards, trying to stretch it out like he does the elastic in his underwear. Up on 2 wheels through Cowbell Corner. Dexter 15.8, just picked up a 10th on Kermit that lap. 2.4 between them. Tim back 1.9 in third. Kermit across the line answering with a 15.6. Dexter going wide through the sweeper here. 17.2 and Groundswell rolling it over somewhere in the sweeper.
One minute left.
Kermit showing the way, 23.608 right now. Just about an entire lap up on the field. At the end of this one, we'll see what happens though. Kermit trying to cut the corner at the Serpent single there and paying for it. Broke an arm earlier. Replaced it, forgot to put the set screws in to hold the hinge pins in, keep them from sliding out, and then had those slide out in the second round. But tried to throw it away there, cutting the corner and breaking the arm again. 15 seconds to go. Kermit's just got to stand pat here and ride this one out. It's Dexter and Tim battling out, less than a second between them with 5 seconds to go. Looks like these guys going to get the final lap right here. There's the time. Race it to the line. Let's see what we got. Dexter up around Cowbell Corner, taking it easy. It looks like he's going to hold on to this second place. Tim going to take second here by 9/10, and Kermit going to take the win. Shut him down, gentlemen. I'll be out there in just a moment with the awards. Kermit Butts taking a win, 23-612. Dexter 22-608. Tim 22-609. Good race, guys. All right, boys and girls, if you're watching online, that's the end of the live stream for now. We'll pick you back up about 5 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.